Today I will be talking to you about the focus on leadership and how important it is to lead from the heart. I think majority of us were taught keep the heart and emotions out of leadership. This is no longer the case. The idea of bringing the heart into workplace leadership widely is seen as being a soft and weak approach that inherently undermines productivity and profitability. As we learned in Dr. Crowley's book, Lead from the Heart, we now know that the path of engaging workers is through their hearts. So I like to take a different approach in tackling this topic. Being in the healthcare field, I like to parallel the importance of physiological heart and the incorporation of a transformational heart. We all know that the heart is the primary driver of optimal human performance. It's crucial. Research has focused on the physiological of optimal human performance, what has to go on inside a person's brain, body, and nervous system to be able to think clearly, maintain composure, and perform to one's full potential. So in comparison, the prevailing belief in leadership is that emotions undermine good decision making and other cognitive tasks and have no place in the workplace. But new research is very clear that the repression of them greatly inhibits human functioning. So let's think outside the box for a minute. Let's do a comparison of the pathological heart and the transformational heart. Pathological heart. The heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. In transformational heart, not leading from the heart in the 21st century has caused a steep decline in job satisfaction and employee engagement for the last couple of decades. This can be the ultimate and number one cause of the destruction of an organization. Under pathological heart, eliminating and controlling risk factors for health disease remain a challenge. Under transformational heart, eliminating and controlling risk factors within an organization has become a daily priority for leaders in America. Over time, these risk factors cause changes in the heart, which would be representative of the organization, and changes within the blood vessels, which we know is the main pathway used to supply vital substance for proper function of the heart, which can be representative of stakeholders, investors, and other staff members. With that being said, having approximately 1 in 3 adults, which is equivalent to 81.1 million, live with one or more cardiovascular diseases and having hundreds of billions of dollars in economic loss each year, monitoring those hazards are important. In comparison to the transformational heart, with an estimated 71% of American workers disengaged, businesses estimate upwards to $300 billion in loss of productivity every year. So incorporating this perspective in my TCP, which is the development and implementation of a clinical ladder program for healthcare professionals within my healthcare facility, will be detrimental in the buy-in and the success of the project. So in reading, Crowley mentions several important actions to take to develop employee engagement and drive sustainable change within the organization by practicing leading from the heart. So inclusive to my TCP, the 3 practices I will focus on is building a highly engaged team, maximizing employee potential, and value and honor achievement. The very mention of these practices define the purpose of the development of the Clinical Ladder program. Its purpose is to increase healthcare professionals' engagement who are committed to value-driven professional nursing behaviors as demonstrated in achieving above the standard expectations in nursing professional development. In practicing maximizing employee potential, it is allowing staff members the opportunity to enhance professional autonomy and ownership of nursing practice and increase the application of those best practices while improving job satisfaction. In practicing valuing and honoring achievement is the equivalent purpose of the Clinical Ladder. The Clinical Ladder program is designed to recruit, reward, and retain high quality nurses who are committed to excellence within their professional development with additional compensation. The bottom line is this, that it has long been believed that a job and a paycheck was sufficient motivation for workers to perform. But pay now ranks no higher than fifth in importance globally as the reason why people excel in their jobs. While the idea of managing people with greater care may strike some as wimpy, research has proved that workplace leadership cannot succeed or survive without it. As with an individual, we cannot survive without a well-functioning cardiovascular system. Thank you.